It's news time. Information is power. Be current. The news headline. NBA chairman drags Buhari before Abuja court over 1914 amalgamated treaty. The Nigerian Bar Association NBA chairman, Elisha branch of Osun State, Barrister Komi Ajibola has dragged President Muhammadu Buhari to the Federal High Court, Abuja, over the president's refusal to release to him the certified copies of 1914 Amalgamated Treaty and 2014 Confab Report. Ajibola, through a letter dated September 22, 2021, and acting based on the provisions of the Freedom of Information Act 2011, asked the president to release the said document to him within 7 days. The human rights lawyer who filed the suit asked the court for an order of mandamus compelling the president to make available certified true copies of Nigerian Amalgamation Treaty of 1914 and Nigerian 2014 Confab Report. Besides, Ajibola himself, in the suit number FHC ABJCS 142521, asked the court to compel the President Muhammadu Buhari to supply information on why the federal government will not convene a national conference where Nigerians will be given free and fair opportunity to discuss issues relating to the unity and harmony of one indivisible and indissoluble sovereign country. According to him, based on the present circumstances where there are breakdowns in the nation's governance with insecurity, nepotism, terrorism, and unemployment, among others, the court should decide if Nigerian people can still continue to live in unity and harmony as one country and on what terms and conditions. On August 24, reported, Ukuli had also sued Nigeria's Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, and Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, and in a suit instituted at the Federal Capital Territory High Court, Abuja, Ukuli had sought an immediate and unconditional release from the custody of the police. Straight to the adjourned case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to sometimes in January 2022, 19th of January, it has been said that the Justice Binta Nyako had yet again adjourned his case to January 19, 2022. On Wednesday, he protested the refusal of the Department of State Services (DSS) to allow some lawyers access into the Abuja Federal High Court. DSS brought Kanu into the court at about 9:52 a.m. The secret police had barred lawyers, journalists, and traditional rulers from entering the court building as his trial resumed. DSS also denied delegates of the Igbo traditional rulers access to the building. The traditional rulers are in Abuja in solidarity with the IPOB leader, whose late father was an AZ in Afarawuku Umaya, the Abia State capital. Kanu is being tried before Justice Binta Nyako led court by the Nigerian government for charges bordering on terrorism. He was arrested in June, Kenya, and repatriated to Nigeria. The Kanu's lawyer had actually lamented being locked out of court, and the lawyer, Bruce Wayne, that is the American lawyer, had actually threatened to take up the case to the international court. Where on Wednesday, addressing journalists outside the court premises, the visibly infuriated lawyers said that they have lost trust in the ability of the court to deliver justice and would therefore take the case to an international court. I do not think we are going to continue with this court, and most likely we are going to take it out from here. By the virtue of what transpired today, I do not think we still trust in the ability of the court to deliver justice in this case, one of the lawyers, known as Ifeanyi Ejiofor, had said, complaining that today was the 5th time I was told I could not enter the courtroom, despite the court's previous order that Nnamdi Kanu could have access to any 3 persons he wanted to. Another lawyer, Bruce Wayne, lamented. It is clear 5 times that they are targeting me in particular, and that is the reason why this proceeding cannot transpire today. I am here to tell Nigerians that I am taking this to the international tribunal. It is clear that the Nigerian courts are compromised, Wayne added. Following the refusal by the operatives of the Department of State Services (DSS) to allow some of them access into the courtroom, some other lawyers who were within the courtroom staged a walkout. Consequently, Justice Binta Nyako had actually adjourned the case now to January 19, 2022. that the governors aren't bothered about possible conflicts that may mar the Anambra governorship election, but are deeply concerned about how to take political power by all means by winning the Anambra governorship seats by hook or crook. Therefore, the right group expressed consternation that since July, that the leadership of the IPOB was allegedly kidnapped by the Nigerian government from Kenya and brought back to Nigeria to continue his trial for an alleged treasonable felony for his role in the championing the campaign for self-determination in the southeast of Nigeria. The elected leaders of the southeast of Nigeria, that is the Igbo-speaking nationality, have yet to concretely convince the president to ban the IPOB and remove a erroneous tag of being a terrorist group slammed on the self-proclaimed unarmed IPOB. Uriwa said that instead of opting for peaceful negotiations and the adoption of non-kinetic steps by the federal government to douse the rising tension created by the detention of the leader of the IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the federal government and the southeast governors have largely adopted bellicose and confrontational military strategies to confront a situation that could have been resolved through peaceful and constructive means. It said that the recent moves by the federal government to militarize Anambra State, with the elections barely a few days away and the threat to call out the people of the southeast of Nigeria on a week-long sit-at-home protest made by the IPOB, is an unambiguous signal that the election in Anambra State would be characterized by bloodbath, which is what the right group is asking all and sundry to avert. The right group recalled that President Muhammadu Buhari had ordered a massive deployment of security agents in the Anambra State to ensure that under no circumstances will anything be allowed to stop the elections from taking place peacefully. The police had on October 14th announced that it would deploy 34,587 personnel to Anambra State to ensure peace during the poll, even as the Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, had earlier hinted that the federal government was considering imposing a state of emergency in Anambra to ensure peaceful conduct of the poll. Also, the IPOB had declared a one-week sit-at-home protest across the southeast state starting from November 5, the eve of the governorship election in Anambra State. Also, the INEC had said that its commission is prepared. The commission had so far recruited and mobilized about 25,000 ad hoc staff that would man the 5,720 polling units in the southeast. Our preparations are on course, even with all the challenges we are facing, such as the attacks on our state office on May 23rd and the sit-at-home order, which is eating into our preparations. But we are doing our best to ensure that we overcome these challenges, and we can only urge the public to remain law-abiding in order to achieve the desired electoral success in the state, he said. The Apex Igbo Sociocultural Group had therefore appealed to the indigenous people of Biafra to revisit their declaration of a sit-at-home order for the 1 week